Okay, so it looks like we are live. Okay. This looks good, finally. I've been having trouble for a long time with streaming, and there we go. Okay, now for people wondering, I'm actually using a secondary monitor with my streaming stuff on there. So what is the plan for today? Recently I have been to Spain, and when I was in Spain I recorded some nice footage like this over here with some of the waves, a bit over here with the beach, some stuff with blurred backgrounds. This rock, also quite nice. So I have lots and lots of stuff to work with, and I want to create a sort of short video. And first I have to grade some stuff, so I'm actually quite excited because I think that my footage will look quite nice when I am grading it. So I think that is a nice thing to do. So this one. Now taking the best clips for here, can just drag and drop them all in. Yeah, that seems to work. So here I have all of the clips. Now let me start with this one. Now I'm working with nodes. If you don't know what nodes are or how to use them, check out 3 videos I made in January of 2017. Those were videos on how to use grades. So that is what I'm going to do now. So first off, I think that we can put this a bit down. So now we're playing with highlights and shadows to create some nice shots. Oh, crap. I need to make that on a parallel node so that I can show you what I have done. So this, then put my highlights up a bit and pull the mid-tones and shadows down. So here you can see I changed from this to this, which creates quite some more contrast. And then what I want to do is add another layer node, and then go to 3D, paint a bit in here, also a bit from the water. So now just to see if it works. Yeah, so now you can see that that works. Then I want to blur radius. Yeah, that's really nice. So this yeah, okay. So now I can play a bit with offset to create the look that I want. Which is making it a bit bluer. Well, that looks quite nice. So, and then add a bit of a vignette, because I always like to add just a little touch around the corners. And of course, when I'm going to edit the video, there are also going to be the sort of letterbox effect. So I'm having the selection right now so that you have the corners selected, then inverse the selection, and now I can pull the edges down, which definitely creates a really nice effect. Is that too obvious? Yeah, it might be too obvious. Yeah, that's way better. So now, if we take the original shot, this was the original shot we have here. And you know what? Let's grab a still. Because what I can do now is show reference wipe. And with this is the original shot. And we created this out of it. So I think that definitely is improvement. I love it. So this was it was quite rainy weather, so that is why it has these colors. And then get this, I absolutely love it. Cool. Next clip. So I'm not really sure what we can do. Of course, add a parallel node. First off, we can make it a bit darker, because oh boy, what was that? Another parallel node, and now we can work with the highlights. So I can pull up the highlights so that you get the white colors of the stone and the sky. I'm not sure what I will do with. Oh, that's pretty nice. Then I will add another parallel node. I really like these parallel nodes. They're just really useful. And then with this, I will go to the qualifiers. Take a 3D selection and take out the greens. And I want to push those greens. So this is the original. And then it's really subtle, but it then we get trouble with the sky. I think what I can do is take this, take like the really green tones. No, these are the only tones I can take. Otherwise, so now I can make it quite some greener, but it shouldn't be too green. So let's just blur that out. So if you turn it off, this is... Why is my selection tool still on? Okay, so this is without, and then this, the greens are boosted a bit, and then just add another parallel node for, again, the vignette. Then take it like this. Okay, and with this pulled down. Oh, oopsie daisy. Other way around. Pull down the corners. Really nice. So now this is the original shot. Let's grab a still. Okay, and show reference wipe. So you can definitely see that there is improvement in here. This was the original shot, which is quite nice already, but we definitely brought out the colors of the stone and the grass and also of the sky. So I am quite proud of it. Now this shot definitely needs some tweaking as it is quite light. And I want it to be a bit darker, a bit more contrasty, so we can definitely already go here. Make it darker, make it a bit darker. So that is definitely nice. You can see that it already adds a bit of contrast and saturation. So this looks quite nice already. I'm not sure if I can improve a lot here. I can of course look if I can increase the contrast of the grass, or I mean not contrast, I can tweak it a bit. Yeah, that's very, very subtle. If you look here, this is without. Now it's sort of orangey tint, and now it's greener, which is quite nice. Then I'm going to work with the blacks and whites in the image. So I want to push the highlights. So then the image gets a bit darker on the black or the really dark parts. They get a bit darker, so you get this contrasty look to it. Again, you gotta have the vignette and darken the image. Yeah, that looks really darn good. So now, again, grab still and show reference wipe. Well, that definitely is improvement. Look at that. Really nice. I mean, this grading works out way better than I expected, because I did not expect that I could grade so much. I mean, I thought, yeah, those shots are pretty nice, but it appears that I can definitely tweak a bit. Let's put this darker here. Now we are bringing out the orange colors, and I mean, it's already a pretty nice image. So now I did the crush blacks, and I mean, I don't want to overdo this. Yeah, but now we have this orange look to it. So now if we put it a bit over here, so like really subtle. Yeah, that's nice. So instead of the really orange look, we have still sand colors, but really improved. So that is really nice. And then a vignette, of course. And oh, grab still. Show reference wipe. So that's really good. This is the finished result. This was the original. The original is also pretty nice, but we definitely brought out some of the colors and the contrast of the different sand grains. So I'm really happy with that. Now this shot is on itself already pretty darn good, so I'm not sure if we can do something. I mean, the colors, they're really nice. Now I can definitely bring up the shadows in here, so you can see that I'm working with the shadows and already put up the brightness, and so I'm saturating it now, but because it gets we get more color, but I don't want to overdo it, so I'm adding a tiny bit of blue. Yeah, you get that there. Yeah, that's pretty nice. Yeah, I like it. And of course, you guessed it, the vignette. I mean, it might seem really cliche, but I just really like to have the outside darkened just a bit. Can bring up the shadows there. Yeah, that's really nice. So yeah, there was some improvement. So show reference wipe, reference mode. I want it to be on vertical so you can see the change in here. This was the original, but we definitely brought out the colors. As you can see, this was also, you can also see it with the colors of the shirts in the background. They're saturated more, they come out more, which is really nice. Now this one, I know that I can improve the intensity of the water and the rocks here, because water and rocks, they always have possibilities for nice edits. So definitely can be a bit darker then we can. Now there are already really dark places in here, so this brings out the colors over here, and the midtones can actually be a bit darker, because then you have the nice contrast of the white things over here and the dark rocks. At the same time, we already made the water look very nice. However, I'm just going to select a bit. As you can see here, the water is now selected. So I'm pulling down. Of course, you need to blur it a bit, otherwise you can see some grain appearing. So as you can see, this is without. Let me get those dots out. This is without, and here, look at these little waves. There was definitely some contrast added in the front, and I really like that. I always love making my footage look cinematic. So I'm not sure if I told you where this was. This was close to the Empúries ruins, which is in Spain, close to the Costa Brava. I even think it is the Costa Brava. So that's in the northwest of Spain, and we were there with a school trip. So I'm definitely really fond of that. There we go. Grab still and show reference wipe. Here we go. Original and the new part. Now I'm really nice, or I'm really fond of the parts here, the sort of eroded parts in the rock and the water. You can see that the blue of the water really comes out really nicely, and we added some contrast. So that's really nice. And then the last clip. Now again, I think we can bring out the water and the sand, so that you get the really nice orange and blue composition. I think it adds really nicely. So then we take this. I can pull this down. And with these shadows, I don't want to overdo the shadows. Midtones can be darker, and now we are making the white of the foam of the sea come out. So now we get this. So the water is really good, but then I'm going to take a parallel node, do selections of this. So now we have the sand selected, and I'm going to give it a bit more sand look, because this is without, so now it's really orange, which is nice, but I'm dimming the orange a bit. And now I'm going to work with the water. So I can definitely work with the highlights and the shadow areas. Why do I have the feeling that nothing happens? Okay. So now the whites and the blacks of the water, I've pulled those out. So I am pretty happy with everything. Oh, of course I have to take a reference wipe. Grab still. And reference wipe. So here you can see some really nice stuff over there. Cool, so now we're done. I'm not done with the live stream yet, because I'm also going to show the footage at the end. So, deliver. I'm going to full HD. Yeah. So now I'll put it on my desktop here. And now it's rendering. So this is definitely going to take a long while. I will put it in the background here. Let me see. I'm not sure if you guys have seen the Beauty of Nature video. I don't think you guys have seen this. I know that we're live. Let's put the audio back up. Let's start that again. Damn it. Okay. Why isn't the mouse going back? What's happening, guys? This is not 1080p. My goodness, it's really ruining the moment. What the heck is happening? I know I'm streaming, but is that so heavy? Well, guys, I think I'm going to change the plan. This is going to take a really long while. Otherwise the stream is going to take very long. I think I'm just going to end the stream, and on my channel you'll find a video very soon, probably next week, or I mean this week, with the end results. So I'm going to end the stream. Thank you so much for watching, and I'll see you next time. Bye.